Hey cookies, it's your girl Ayana Pirana, and this is my first time filming on my iPad. How you doing? So it is time, my loves, for this to come out. And what I'm feeling for now is I know that I have a bobby pin somewhere in there. Somewhere in the nest. So at this point, my crochet has been in a month. I have plenty of videos on how I do a crochet. I'll link one of them down below if I can. My edges are a hot mess because I've just been sleeping on this any type of way. I've been pulling it up. Now, most people will look at this and be like, girl, there's nothing wrong with your hair. But if you watched my other video, I was in a video and they were smoking cigars on set. And so even though I've like rinsed it, like to me it still smells and it looks ratty. And it's old. Now, typically what I would do is I would just go through and cut the frays out, and then you can add like a little bit more hair, but I'm not gonna do that. So I am going to show you how I take my crochet out, so stay tuned. So typically what I do is, being that my hair is cornrow going to the back, I kind of start per cornrow. Now what I did is I did two small ones and then combined them into one. So basically all I do is go in, well, you probably should have a clip or a ponytail holder, but I go in and this is like where I created the knots and this is where the braid is, and honestly I just get it as close to there as possible. And you'll see those little knots, and sometimes I'll just go like this and just pull it, or if I can get closer to where I know the braid is without like cutting my hair, because that has happened before, I will do it. So that's really all I do, is just get in here and literally just cut it out. Nothing fancy. And then this is another reason why I'm taking it down, because towards the back it gets very like matted and it looks very frizzy, and it starts to look dull. See, that's really ratty. So I just do that, and then once I get it to where I look like this all over, I'll go back in, I'll give it another cut closer to this, wiggle wiggle, and then I've used a little bit of braiding hair to anchor down my braids to make it last longer, so that it will last a month and not come loose. But so I'll have to go through and take out those anchor braids as well. So there it is. So that's just all I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep hacking away at it. It's kind of therapeutic, but literally you just go in there like this and then just cut it all out. Nothing special, nothing fancy. You just got to know where your hair is. And I'm not going to say that my hair is really long, but if I take it and I pull it, my hair is like right here. It's almost bra strap length. I'm probably about this far away from being bra strap length. Only thing about my natural hair is I was told by a stylist that I may be protective styling too much. And y'all know I love a good weave. I'll put this hair up in some weave, put a bonnet on, and go about my business. But the only thing with that is now my hair is not. So after my mom passed, some of y'all might know this, but I did not straighten my hair for like 2 years. Because I shaved the side of my head because my mom had cancer. And so when they shaved her head to give her brain surgery, I shaved my, goodness, this is my right side. I believe I shaved my left. It may have been my right. I can't remember at this point. It's been about 5 years. So I shaved it, and so for like a year after she passed, I just braids, crochet, wigs, weaves. Like, I let it grow out a little bit, and as soon as I could catch it, I think I did braids first, and then once it grew out some more, then the next thing I did was a crochet, and I just wigs, weaves until it grew back. So yeah, so that's what I did. And so I guess from then I just kept protective styling, and so I didn't straighten my hair for 2 years. And when the stylist had straightened my hair, it was very, very thick. At that point, I was taking hair, skin, and nail vitamins, and I was using castor oil, so I think that that had something to do with it. But at this point, I say all that long-winded to say my hair is not as thick as it used to be. So sometimes, like, when I press my hair now, I feel like it's thin. So, also with that being said, I've now started taking biotin again, and using wild growth oil. So we'll see if that makes any difference, and we'll see if that gets me over my length hump, because I feel like I've been a stone's throw away from bra strap length forever. So nothing fancy, child. Just keep hacking away at it. Now the key is if you know that your hair is right here, don't cut that low, girl. Cut right here. So you'll still have like a little, and then you can go back at that later, because you're doing all this protective styling, child, taking all these expensive vitamins and rubbing oil in your hair just to cut yourself bald when you cut your weave out. Gotta be careful. So there it is. So most of it, I don't have any long pieces anymore, so then I'm just going to go back in there and keep doing this. And the lower I cut it, because I've done this a lot, I will eventually nick or cut through the knots. So then I'll just start to pull the smaller pieces out. And then I just put this in a grocery bag and throw it out. So it is nothing special. And I know I look crazy, but I'm free. And I'm going to put some braids in this because that's needed. So I'll be back once I get all of these out. Because like I said, you just got to be careful, because you don't want to make yourself bald head, girl. So just keep going through and just cutting it. Now that you have got the long pieces out and you can see a little bit better, go in closer. Not too close, girl. And that's all I'm going to do, is keep doing that. And then unravel my cornrows. And then I'll pre-poo. And then I'll wash my hair. And then the next step is cornrows. So that's my method. If you have a better method, let me know. Well, thank you so much for watching this week's video. If you would, please give this a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, head over to my Facebook like page. I'm Ayana Piranha, also Ayana Piranha 1 on IG and Twitter. And I will catch you in the next video. Peace.